Hi, my name is Alan Hawk, and today I will be answering the questions that were left on my Ask Me Anything. First up is Miss Faith Productions with, "Why are your mixtapes so cold that they freeze to done?" Well, Faith, the answer to that question is they're not. They're hot, like me and Jordan. Jordan's really hot, like my mixtape. Next up is Nuka Wolf with the question, "It's your boy Hunter," who's actually a friend of mine from high school. "Are you in college?" No, I'm not in college because the IT field, while college is like recommended for a bit more pay, overall it's not necessary. And it's only gonna get you a little bit more money. So it's like, I remember my tech teacher was like, you could go, or you could just work straight out of high school. And that's the route that I took. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to move to Florida to get a job down there and work there and live with Jordan because she had to move down there. So that's what I'm up to. I'm not really thinking too much about college. If it comes up and I have to do it for a job, then I'll probably really think about it. But until then, I'm not really even considering it at this point. But I appreciate the question, and it was nice to hear from you. Next up is Queen TD and her 10 questions. First up, what made you want to be a voice actor? One day, about 4 years ago, I was feeling very, 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 very down and sad. And because everyone had something that they were proud of except me. And one day I was just watching Sims Machinima because I've always watched those since I was a kid. And one day I saw there was a audition for a series that looked really good, and no guys have auditioned for it. And I looked at my headset, saw I had a microphone, and said, you know what, let me do it. And I auditioned. Wasn't expecting to get the role. I auditioned because maybe if I auditioned, more guys would. And this is also going to answer your second question too. Then I was casted in my first role as Darren from Isolation. And the second I was casted as him, I got so many people coming to me saying, hey, you want to voice in this? Hey, you want to voice in this? Whatever. And then from there, just went on. So that was the answer to your first two questions. Next up, who is your favorite character you voice acted? Sam from Inside. I really, really, really loved Sam because Sam was supposed to die season 1 episode 6. However, Roland, my boy, decided that he liked the direction that he was writing Sam and how I was acting as him. So he asked me, hey, do you want to keep living? And I was like, yeah, that'd be cool. And so because of that, Valerie was the one that died in the fire instead of Sam. And ever since that episode, Sam slowly really redeemed himself. And eventually it got to the point where the audience realizes maybe Sam wasn't the bad guy in the relationship to start with. Maybe he just really loved Lauren, and Lauren was the one who was toxic. And I think the series kind of explores that, because I like to think that Inside has a very good parallel to Breaking Bad, because you see Lauren who's kind, relaxed, totally chill, but as the series progresses, you realize that she's not really a good person. She's very flawed, but she's not just flawed, she's like a criminal. She steals money and then expects to be praised for it by her husband, and Sam's like, no, that's wrong, return it. But stuff like that, that just the way the show was written, it really showed that Sam wasn't the toxic one. And it was an awesome writing choice by Roland. And I really got into character. And when he finally told me that Inside was coming to an end, I was like, damn. It's Inside's the longest running Sims 4 voiceover series that had a beginning, middle, and end. And that was awesome. But, yeah. So, he's my favorite character I voice acted. And I have like another favorite character, Aaron from Unclarified. God, I loved voice acting for him. Unclarified was a comedy series by, oh shoot, I forget her name. Oh, I'll put it in the description. But Aaron from Unclarified was awesome. I loved voicing him because he was this really over the top dramatic teenage boy, and he was great. I loved it. I just loved every second of it. Favorite series I voice acted in? Inside, for sure, without a doubt. There are several other series that I love, but Inside will always be my number one. How long have I been voice acting for? Well, this is where I'm gonna feel old. I have been voice acting since August 18th, 2014. It is now 2018. It's been almost 4 years, and I'm still here, surprisingly. So, I've been voice acting for a while. Would you be interested in voice acting for any movies or cartoons? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would love to voice in movies or cartoons. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I would love to, but I'm like almost certain that would never happen. Now, I think Jordan Knox, my girlfriend, who became a voice actor, she has a very, very awesome anime style voice, and I'd be surprised if she didn't get cast in an anime dub or movie or cartoon one day. However, maybe, but I'm not sure. I mean, I'd be interested. I just don't think it would happen. What's my favorite part about being a voice actor? Oh, that's a good question. My favorite part about being a voice actor is like when you're acting, you really get to be someone else, and you get if the way I get into characters, my girlfriend gave me advice for it. She was like, just pretend you're the character and just say things you think they would say and say it how you would think they would say it. So my favorite part of that is really getting in that person's mind and understanding them, and when I do that, I get to see someone else's entire life, whether it's fictional or not. I get to bring that to life, and that is my favorite part of being a voice. I get to bring paper, words written on a script to life. That is awesome just to think about. What is my advice for anyone trying to become a voice actor? That's a good question. Just keep trucking, because if you audition for something, you get rejected. If that's the first thing you audition for, you're probably going to be demotivated. But rejections happen, trust me. Like, even I get rejected from stuff. It happens. And it doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm like, I understand. The director just wants their vision to come to life. And when that happens, you gotta just take a deep breath, keep going. Keep auditioning. If you want to voice act, you can't stop after your first rejection. You gotta keep going. Doesn't mean you're not good enough. It just means they're not what you have in mind. You're not what they have in mind. Where am I from? I was born in Portsmouth, Virginia. Then my family and I moved to Richmond, or Henrico specifically. And then we moved to Chesterfield, which is all still in Virginia. And since my girlfriend is moving, let me clarify. It's in America. Okay, just for you Canadian people like Faith out there who are listening to this. Where was I? Okay, and since I'm gonna be moving next month to Florida, in Tallahassee specifically, to be with my girlfriend. So I'm from Portsmouth, but I live now in Chesterfield, and I'm going to live in Tallahassee. Are you a professional voice actor? That's a vague question, because like I've been paid once or twice, but I guess that would make me professional. Like, I don't voice in like huge projects, but I've been paid before, so like I guess sort of. Yeah, let's go with sort of. those were awesome questions, Queen TD. Thank you for those 10 questions. Next up is the last question. Butthole Banana. Jesus Christ, I remember you. He went to high school. He went to a class with me. I remember him. Did you really go to school with the Martin Luther King Jr.? Yes. Yes, I did. And if any of you here who are watching that don't understand that comment, then that's not important. Butthole Banana? Yes. Yes, I did. Well, those are all the questions asked. I thought there was one more, but oh well. Those are all the questions that were on here. Thank you all for taking time to ask questions. I love doing. I would love to do more Q&As down the line. Hopefully this answered all your questions, and if you have any more, I will answer in the comments. So if you have any more questions, ask in the comments. Alright guys, all of you have an amazing, wonderful rest of your day, and please stay out of trouble. Bye guys.